Alright, so I'm going to have, is it Sam?
That's fine. Put this
I'm sorry? Sam?
Sarup.
Sarup,
Yeah.
okay. Sarup, I'm going to have you sit right here.
Okay.
And
Alright,
James? Okay. Alright, so, let's see here now. So it looks like you were here last year, a couple years ago?
Yeah.
A couple years ago.
Is there anything new on the market?
I mean, there's always going to be something new. I mean, every year they come out with something new.
I mean, as far as tinnitus is concerned.
Yeah. Yeah, actually there's tinnitus blockers now and managers.
Oh.
In that aspect, yeah, it's actually pretty interesting in that. What brings you back? What's going on?
Well, it's still bugging me.
Yeah.
I guess it's that the tinnitus has become a little worse.
A little worse?
Yeah.
It's most likely because the hearing loss has gotten worse as well.
Mm-hmm.
What ends up happening is there's certain receptors in our brain that when our hearing no longer processes properly to our brain, our focus really becomes hindered, I guess is the best way to put it. So because that focus is hindered, now you're not hearing as efficiently, so that buzzing is what's actually making up for that loss in hearing. It's just going to continue to get worse over time.
Great.
But I feel like you already know that, right? Okay. Who did you guys see last time? So, Tammy, okay.
I had another hearing test done this year in January.
Okay. And I see you've been getting a lot of hearing tests. What made you not do something with the ENTs at Pittsburgh?
Well, I could get easier to get an appointment with these guys.
Recommend anything for tinnitus blocking?
They said there was some kind of noise-making machine or something, But I might as well buy MP4.
Alright, so T's 20. I mean, everything looks good with your hearing. So what we're going to do, yeah. Oh, thank you. Okay, so what we're going to do is I'm just going to, just for our records, I'm going to retest you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we're going to see what's going on. And like I said, yeah, I mean, there's tinnitus blockers out there, which is what you're experiencing. It's called tinnitus.
Mm-hmm.
We'll put you in the booth, and we'll is there anything else going on besides the tinnitus?
No.
Okay, that's the only problem that you're
My
having?
hearing is good, as you can see.
Yeah.
I can understand each and every word.
So where and how do you get those blockers?
So I mean, they're going to be like a hearing aid. I mean, that's what they're going to look like.
You all have them, or?
Mm-hmm. So what happens is we have distributors that we work with that does it.
Mm-hmm.
Now, when you don't have the hearing aids in, they're not going to be working. Okay, so if you don't have the hearing aids in, they're unbearable.
Maybe 5.
Okay. Well, yeah, what we're going to do is I'll just put you in the booth. I'm going to retest you, see what's going on, and we'll go from there, okay?
Okay.
All right, perfect. So come with me.
Yeah, they said it helps some people, hearing aids.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, it's going to help. I mean, with you, since your loss really isn't that significant, it's not going to help you that much with hearing, but it will help you with that buzzing sound.
Yeah, that's what I need, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Not that,
I think all he's concerned about is coming out with that.
Yeah, I was about to say, because this hearing, it looks perfectly
Yeah.
fine to me.
He's not concerned about the hearing anymore.
Okay. Good. I was just,
Yeah.
I hoped that wasn't what he was coming in
Buzzing
for.
sound bothers him, so that's the main.
All right, can you hear me okay in there? Perfect. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to retest you. Like I said, if everything comes out the way it should, we'll just talk about those tinnitus blockers, okay? All right, I'm going to start with your right ear first and then go to the left. I'm just going to read a list of words, okay? Just make sure everything's looking good. So just repeat the words as you hear them, okay? Okay. Everything looks good. All right. Yeah, everything looks good.
Yeah, it is not bad.
Yeah. All right, everything looks good.
Yeah, I don't have a problem hearing per se, but just
Yeah.
tinnitus, you know.
Have a seat for me. We'll talk about your different options that we can work with. All right, I'll be right back, okay?
Huh?
What is this in the pen?
Okay.
Shiva.
Oh, yeah.
Have you seen Shiva?
Yeah.
What's the difference? All you need is something for the tinnitus. It's something good. Yeah, something.
Yeah, it's for the tinnitus.
All right. What I do want to do is take take a look inside your ears too. See what I see in there. Spin around for me. It looks fine there. A little bit of wax, but it's always a good thing to have a little bit.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Because I mean, what it does is it actually works as a oil sediment inside your ear, so it keeps your ears lubricated inside. So it actually works out pretty well that way.
Yeah, I don't take the wax off myself. I go to my family physician.
How often do you do that?
A couple of times a year.
About every several months.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so that's where it's at. I mean, your high frequencies dip a little bit, but really not too concerning. You still should be hearing at a very optimum level. Really, I mean, the best thing is going to be that tinnitus blocker, like we talked about. You know, your rights are the circles, the left are the X's. All right. Understanding, still at a very optimum level. All right. 93rd percentile, you're doing very well. Okay. The thing is, you're going to need, I mean, if you want to truly get rid of this tinnitus blocker, which it sounds like has been bothering you for a while.
Yeah, it has been, yes.
That's going to be the best case scenario. Is not only is it going to help block the tinnitus, but it actually is going to help you with these high frequencies that are a minor problem. Nothing
Yeah,
too serious.
I agree with you.
Yeah, so it's a minor issue, nothing too bad. It'll just help to maintain it so it doesn't get any worse. So, really, I mean, technology is going to be, I mean, with the tinnitus blocker, for what you need it for, I guess my best question for you is how active is your lifestyle? Because what I don't want to do is I don't want these hearing aids, because they are hypothetically hearing aids, to hinder your ability to what you're hearing right now. So I guess how busy of a lifestyle are you living at this point in time? You know, what are you doing on a regular basis?
Well, I'm a retired materials engineer.
Okay.
I work for Goa. I used to travel a lot.
A little bit, not that much.
Now I cut down on travel as a consultant.
Okay.
So what do you mean by this blocker? Is that going to block his hearing too?
No, that's why it's not going to block it, but it's going to be a different type of sound.
So he's going to hear a little different.
Going to hear a little bit differently. It's not going to be a bad thing. Like I said, it's going to help to fix up a little bit of those high frequencies.
So you just take it on and off, right? Okay.
Yeah, just be something to take on and off.
Mostly he complains also because of sleeping, you know. Noise kind of bothers him. He can't sleep.
So sleeping, yeah, you're not going to wear these to bed. That's one thing. You don't wear them to sleep. You don't wear them to shower. You don't wear them to get your hair cut. Those would be the three no's.
Oh, really? You don't wear them to sleep?
So that's going to be the case. Is I really don't encourage it. For that reason, like I said, I mean, I agree with who'd you see, Gottlieb?
Gottlieb, yeah.
Okay, I agree with. I mean, Dr. Gottlieb. You know, him and I, we work hand in hand. Did you go see him over right here at Forks?
Yeah.
We work hand in hand. You know, he's more surgical. I'm more prognosis, diagnosis. Yeah, I mean, putting on some sound at night would probably be the best case scenario. But regular basis,
yeah,
that's going to be the biggest thing. Is the longer you let this problem go on during the day, the worse it's going to be at night. Technology-wise, I mean, you're really looking at really two different types. I mean, you're looking at a mid-level range that's going to really assist you with the tinnitus and the pair. Okay, $4,595. That would be really what I would recommend. It's going to aggressively hit that tinnitus, and it's going to help to at least alleviate it and possibly make it so it's not going to continue getting as bad. And that's really going to be my recommendation to you.
Insurance doesn't only pay $500.
Insurance $500, so it'll take it down to $4,095. I mean, that is really the technology that I could see be very successful. Like I said, there's only really, I mean, there's technology that's lower.
Is there a trial period?
There's 30 days. So there's a 30-day period to where you'll try it, you'll determine if you like it, and then
Is 30 days enough of length?
I mean, that's what I mean. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work.
Yeah, if it works, then I'll back over Steve.
Yeah, then you'll be saying thank you. And I'll say, you know what, hey, you're welcome.
Something works.
And that's really it. Is obviously you've come back, so obviously there's something going on that's more of a problem than what you're dealing with right now. And I'll kind of show you everything that I'm doing when I take you through the process. It's not going to be an easy process to go through. Okay, this isn't going to be one of those things where you come in, I go, oh, we're just going to turn your tinnitus processing on, and that's it. You're going to have to come back repeatedly for a couple of treatments, all right, before we get you to where you need to be. But like I said, it's up to you guys.
Maybe after you come back from...
So you don't have anything now to try?
For that technology, no, because it's a very specified technology that we would have to order out.
So who's the manufacturer?
A manufacturer would be a company called Starkey.
Starkey, okay.
Yes, sir. One of the only ones that really do that tinnitus blocking. It's fairly new. But again, it's something that's definitely worth trying. I mean, it's not going to get any better.
Yeah, I think it's worth trying. Now he's traveling in the next week, so maybe after he gets back or something.
Well, the best part about that is, I mean, it's going to take 2 weeks for it to come in.
Oh,
so
it is anyway.
yeah, so I mean, if we could have it ready by the time you guys got back.
The noise in the cabin, it doesn't make any worse, right?
The noise in the what?
Airplane.
No.
But I have those, sound cancelling, noise cancelling headphones.
Yeah, no, you should be fine with that.
It's only like sudden noise, noise makes it worse, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's really not going to bother you with any of these. I mean, like I said, the only thing that's really going to change is these sounds, these high frequencies, to a minimal amount. I mean, if you were getting these strictly for hearing aids, I wouldn't even recommend anything.
So out of 10 people who contacted you for tinnitus, how many got some relief?
I'd say percentage-wise, 7 out of 10.
7 or 10?
I mean, 8 out of 7, 8 out of 10, something like that. Because, with tinnitus, it's very difficult to really judge it, because what ends up happening is now the technology, I haven't tried this new technology, this tinnitus.
They keep doing research, right?
Yeah, and so they keep coming out with new stuff, and I mean, this is the newest technology they have. I've never fit anybody with tinnitus with this new technology.
Do you have any of those available to show me?
Like I said, it's brand new. I don't have any type of tinnitus blockers. I don't even have a tinnitus blocker in this office. It's a situation where it's so significant. It's different than what normal hearing aids look like, that we just don't even really care anymore.
Probably a small thing, right?
Yeah, it's a small thing. That's all.
One for each ear.
So what does it do? Does it make noise or something?
So yeah, what it's going to do is it's going to give you like a frequency that's going to help to alleviate that tinnitus sound. Now what the hearing aids are going to look like, it's going to be something like this.
Okay.
Just go over here and inside your ear.
That's fine. Yeah, what it looks like.
Yeah. I mean, that's, if you want to see what it looks like for that reason, I mean, that's what they're going to look like. Something like that, yeah.
So they kind of compensate the loss in high frequencies.
It's going to help to compensate that as well, yeah. I mean, but like I said, if that's what you're focusing on, I wouldn't even get them, because your hearing is perfectly fine.
I mean, if it compensates the loss in high frequencies, does it then mitigate the tinnitus?
It'll help to alleviate it. It'll help to make it so you're not hearing that buzzing or beeping or ringing sound, whatever you're actually hearing. It'll help to bring those up so you're hearing different noises over top of it. Because that's really what the tinnitus is. It's a minor hearing loss that you're experiencing to a degree that isn't being fulfilled. So what the tinnitus blockers are going to do is going to fulfill that need for the sound that you need to be hearing to mask over it. That's why you hear it at night all the time, because when you go to sleep at night, guess what? There's no sound around you at all. You're not hearing anything, therefore it's not masking that sound.
But there's no things that these hearing aids, they don't make
No, I would know. Because like I said, it's going to focus mostly on your tinnitus.
Yeah, I guess that's what we want.
And this is new?
Mm-hmm. I mean, brand new. I've never tried on anybody yet, but from what I've heard from the Starkey and the reps that come in here with hearing devices and everything, it's the best thing, since sliced bread, I guess. You know how they are. You know how they are.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean that's going to be the case. That's what they tell us. So if it's better than what the last one was, and I was doing 7, 8 out of 10, we're happy. I like the sound of it.
So what was the number again? Now I forgot your name.
Oh, Tyler.
Tyler, what was the number again?
$4,095, because it's going to be with your $500 insurance off of it. And like I said, payment plans are what our patients will do.
Yeah, I mean, I'm retired and I have some income, not a whole lot.
Yeah.
But if $4,000 does a trick.
Yeah, if it helps him, then
I'm willing
no
to,
problem.
do it.
Just with payment plan, just to give you guys an option, there's a 12-month no-interest payment plan.
Okay.
Kind of breaks things down a little bit easier, more efficiently for you guys. If you want to take advantage of that, great. If you just want to pay it off on your own, that's your decision.
I mean, you can try it for 30 days.
Yeah, I'm going an overseas trip on Friday.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be back on 11 days.
Okay.
11 of April. And so you haven't heard from anybody who has tried this?
Mm-hmm. It's brand new technology.
That would be great. You see the first.
Sorry, like guinea pig or something? I've got guinea pig.
Yeah, I'm telling you, right? I'm very excited actually to try it out, because I think it'll be actually very, very good.
So once again, if I may take another minute of your time.
Yeah, go ahead.
This is not something which, because somebody told me there's hearing aid on a market which create some kind of music or sounds to overlap the tinnitus. This is not it.
What a tinnitus blocker is it's going to give you, it's going to give you sounds that help to alleviate that tinnitus, because the ringing is just, it's an empty, a hollowed out sound in your frequencies. It's not going to produce extra sound or anything like that. What it's going to do is it's going to make it so you're hearing other things more efficiently, and just what's going to pick up or help to cancel out that sound is the best way to put it. And you'll see what I'm talking about when you actually try them.
I think you really have to try it.
Yeah, it's very hard to kind of explain because it's a part of your brain. Okay, let me kind of show you what I'm talking about. So on your frontal lobe right here, there's something called a Broca's area. Okay, that's really where association of sound lies. What happens is there's also this nerve, all right here, called the 8th cranial nerve. That nerve is like a muscle. Okay, over time, obviously, it gets worn down, it shrinks, it atrophies with minor, changes in hearing, such as your high frequencies. Okay, that nerve has atrophied a minimal amount for what you need it for because of those sounds. Now, because it's atrophied to that Broca's area of the brain on the frontal lobe efficiently, which is entail causing you to hear that ringing or that buzzing sound. Okay, what we want to do is we want to properly stimulate that 8th cranial nerve or that cochlear nerve by just minorly efficiently bringing it up and working that muscle out. And that's really all that hearing aid is going to do.
Yeah. So
a good thing you have the 30-day option.
Mm-hmm. No, that's what we like to do because
if you did something, then it's fine. If you didn't do anything.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I said 7 out of 10.
Yeah, you might be the 7 out of the 7.
Yeah.
But it's the old technology, the 7.
Yeah, that was the older technology, and that was like 2 years old.
This is much newer.
Yeah. I'm, like I said, if you want to try it, great. I'm excited to see, test it out. But again, I want you to just do this if you're comfortable with it.
I can try it.
Yeah, okay, I'm willing to try it. It's just been bugging me for a while.
Yeah, you came into 2012. It's been a few years.
It's going to take 2 weeks anyway, right?
Mm-hmm.
So he'll be back.
Yes, he'll be back for it, and we'll fit him
I think you should try it.
We'll have, like I said, we're going to go through treatment phases. So right off the bat, it's gonna be a minimal process that we're gonna be going through.
I mean, if it starts working and helping, then
Yeah.
that means we can get right on with the.
Did you guys wanna do the payment plan, or do you just wanna,
What?
We can do a payment plan, right?
I mean, it's a 12-month no interest, so you're not paying any interest on it anyways. Cut the payment down to like 300 and
I
something a
think
month.
the payment plan is
Okay.
good.
Alright. So you guys got any plans for this weekend?
Well, he's leaving, so I'll be cleaning the house.
There you go, right there.
Spring cleaning.
He saw the spring cleaning was coming out, so he's like, I gotta get out of town.
I have the house to myself.
Oh my goodness. Yep. So you guys have any other, just ask me. I mean, I have no problem
It
answering.
would have been nice
questions.
if you had something like that here and, the prices, maybe.
You know, it's really difficult because with your option with the tinnitus blocker, if you tried it on for 5 minutes, it's not going to do anything.
It won't do anything.
It's not gonna show you whether or not it's gonna work in 5 minutes.
So now, during this 30-day period, he should be wearing this all
8 to
day.
10 hours a day at the
At
minimum.
least.
Yeah,
Okay,
if
I
he
don't
doesn't,
sleep
if he
today.
doesn't do that, then it's not gonna work.
Okay.
Yeah.
So then I have to wear it all the time, every day.
Mhm.
Yeah, during the
So
period.
that's
just
my
not
life, right?
sleeping.
Mhm.
Well, if it helps you, okay, so you wear it.
But it's not gonna last a lifetime.
But then you have to get another one, I guess.
You know, with these, they last a while. I mean,
They last
yeah,
a
they're
while.
gonna last. For you, I mean, they'll last a while. I have no doubt about that. I mean, these even come with a 3-year warranty, so if anything were to happen to them,
But then in the meantime, something else might be on the market.
by the 3 years being over, yeah. But I mean, I don't even know if you have to replace them after the 3 years, because to do what they're doing, I mean, it doesn't take a lot of energy and a lot of processing out of the hearing aid. So. Let's see, now we have nav. What type of insurance do you have?
The Highmark Blue Shield.
Oh, Highmark, yeah, right there.
Freedom Blue.
Right.
So there's absolutely no payment.
Nothing you need to worry about. You get all your money back. It'll be all in the contract and stuff. I'll show you guys. Yeah, that's the last thing I want you guys to worry about is that. I mean, Social Security number.
467-65-2336.
And one more time.
467-65-2336.
Alright.
So it's a both here, right, Tyler?
Both ears. Yeah, because I mean, what's going to happen is that nerve is binaural, so you're going to hear different sounds out of each ear. So the ringing is coming out of each ear individually, or the buzzing. Or are you experiencing buzzing or ringing?
I don't know how to describe it.
Yeah. It's different. It's a different type of sensation.
It's like crickets, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but more diffuse, not that pointed.
Okay. And yeah, I mean, I'll be seeing you guys for about every couple weeks, having you come back in to visit, and I want to see how everything's going. All right. Now, you will receive something in the mail. Now, if for whatever reason, like I said, they don't work, you want to return them, all that we'll do is you still want to make that first month's payment. And once you make that first month's payment, if for whatever reason they don't work, we would just reimburse you with it.
Okay.
Just make sure that, yeah, you make that first month, because I would feel terrible if you guys didn't.
Okay.
Alright. Alright, so we'll print this stuff out. I'll kind of show you what we're looking at here. I'll give you guys a copy of everything. So where are you going on your trip to?
I'm going to India to take care of some family business.
Oh yeah?
I don't want to go, but I wanted to send my daughter, but the part of attorney, they said they won't accept it.
Mm. Your daughter lives in India?
No, she lives here.
Oh, she lives here as well?
So they won't accept her.
Well, you know, what are you going to do, right? You just go to India. Do you guys go back there very often?
No.
No. Oh, see, my family's from Germany. I've been back there one time.
Germany, which place?
Dortmund.
I know. I went to school in Germany. Yeah.
Oh, did you really?
It's like really German.
Sie sprechen Sie Deutsch?
Yeah, Dortmund, yeah, that's steel town.
Mm-hmm. You know, the thing I still can't get over is those meat carts on the side of the street that they have all over the place.
Because they sell that curry work, right?
Yeah, I know exactly. You know what? That stuff drives me nuts. That and the lukewarm beer. I don't get it myself.
Dortmund, that's a steel town.
I'm telling you, I never knew that. I never knew it was a steel town.
ठीक है, try करो.
Yeah.
Start helping a little within 30 days.
All right, guys. So now with this, okay, read this very carefully if you would like. The return policy right there, 30 days of the delivery. So the 30 days does not start today. It starts when we first deliver the hearing aids.
When we come in, right?
Exactly, yeah.
When we put it on.
Mm-hmm. So that's not the issue there. I'm going to give you a copy of the healthy plan as well, just the payment structures and everything.
Can I take this with me and read it?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's why I'm giving you a copy.
What do you think about 30 days, Tyler, hypothetically speaking, and you guys tell me, well, you know, you did some damage to it and you can't take it back?
I mean, if you lost it, then that's we can't do anything about that.
No, you said, you know, there's some damage to it, you know, that could be.
It's part of your repair.
Subjective.
It's part of your repair warranty. So I mean, if they can repair it, you can return it. Let's put it this way: I've never had someone bring both hearing aids back that we couldn't take. Now, don't take that as a challenge.
Yeah.
But as long as you don't lose them or anything.
Yeah, if they're lost, then that's.
Yeah, if you lose them, that's the only time where really then it's going to kind of be a situation, yeah.
Okay, let me take this along and then read it and then see.
Okay. Well, here, we'll make you copies of everything. This is for you. All we need from you, all right, is a few signatures, all right? So, what we need is right here.
Well, I mean, if I take this along and I want to read it, you know,
Yeah, we'll give you a copy.
I don't have time to read it now before I sign it.
He wants to wait, okay?
Okay, well then we have to cancel that then.
Yeah, because they're going to order it now. Right?
Yeah.
And what is there to read there?
It says subtotal 9100.
That's just the MSRP. As you see, then it's discounted at $45.95. $4,095 is put in a deposit. Your balance is zero. That's where your this one right here, I believe. Yeah, this is your invoice right here. That shows you everything that happened. And that's your copy.
Yeah, it's $4,095.
Yeah. That's what
They have to put in all
the
the-
distributors tell us that that's how much they cost,
Yeah,
but
that's fine.
we don't really put that in.
That's okay.
The purchaser may cancel this transaction as a full refund. That's a non-refundable charge of zero per instrument anytime. Yeah, I really want to take this with me, Tyler.
Are you saying that he has to cancel the thing?
No, I'll bring it back.
No, but I mean, I have to cancel what we just put in right there, because the order has already been placed now for me to print that out.
Okay.
I mean, the way I look at it, you have nothing to lose, all right? Worst case
Yeah,
scenario,
30 days.
you have those. It's just obviously you've been coming back now for the last 3 years. All right. This problem isn't going to go away.
What?
Okay, fine. I mean, if it helps, then it's okay. Then
So I have to notify hearing aid in writing at the corporate office, it says.
Pardon me?
If they return, I have to notify hearing aid.
So all you're going to do for the return is you're just going to come in, you're going to bring them to me, we're going to fill out a return form, you have to sign it, and that's it.
So it's as small as this one, the one you showed me,
Mm-hmm.
not any larger.
Like I said, it's not going to be that exact hearing aid, very close. It's not going to be a bulky thing that a battery, you have to carry around a battery pack all day.
No, I still want to take it home and read it. And
then I don't know, that causes a problem.
no, then I'll come back, I mean.
Well, yeah, but I have to cancel the order because we already placed it. That's how we printed that out.
Because if you come back and say no,
Then we just spent that time and money to order it and have it come in and everything.
But, I mean, how it really looks like.
It's going to look very similar to that one.
and what does it matter what it looks like? We're not going to.
But,
Doesn't matter what it looks like. You want that thing to help you, right? You're not looking at the looks.
no, I really wanted to see how the, what you have.
Well, regardless if you make a decision today or tomorrow, you're still not going to see it.
Yeah. Even if you decide, he's not going to get one in and just desert you. You understand?
Yeah, but why?
Blocker. I mean, it's going to be very, very similar to this.
Is that Starkey as well?
No, this is Oticon.
Oticon, okay.
But I don't know what you want to see. What does it matter what it looks like? As long as it's going to fit in the ear,
Yeah.
it's not going to be that cumbersome. And when you have the 30 days, you can happy with it.
Like I said, there's really nothing to lose here. I mean, I want to try.
That's not too much, but I understand, but-
That's a lot of money, it's not.
Hey, but it's something, if it's going to help you, and I'm not happy
Yeah.
with it, it's not going to help you. If it comes in and you hate it or something, within 2 weeks we'll be able to tell.
No, I really wanted to see it other,
You're not going to ever see it, so that means you're never going to try it. You order it, it's going to come in and you're going to try it. And if you didn't like it within the 30 days, and you do it when you start when you come back on the 5th.
show you on this, we'll see what we can
We
get
can
here.
see something
Tinnitus
there.
solutions. So it's going to look exactly like this right here.
There you go.
Okay, a micro 312. Right there.
How
That's-
large is it? Is it larger than this one, the one on the show?
It's actually gonna be about, I mean, the same size.
It looks like.
I mean, if you look at them, they're gonna be very similar. It's a tinnitus solution. I mean, that's, you saw that right there on there. Your multiplex tinnitus technology handbook. Let's see. Okay. So noise trauma, hearing loss, head and neck injury. There's all these different things that it's covering for tinnitus. Like, this is what this device is.
No, I know, mine was caused by noise trauma,
Okay.
I know that. There's no,
So and that's really what it's gonna be. It's multiplex tinnitus technology. I mean, that's,
I don't know, I think it's worth trying. If it does help you, it's a big thing. And if it doesn't help, then we return it.
so I don't owe you guys anything then, no?
So if he's coming in for a session within those that month,
Yeah.
we don't owe anything.
no.
I think it's fine, I don't know why it's
Yeah,
being done.
that's, I'm kinda curious of what I'm confused of what you're stuck up on too.
Nobody's worried
I mean, I
about it.
understand you're nervous about doing
Yeah.
something and you're worried that we're trying to fast talk you here, but I mean, I don't know if I can talk any slower.
No, it's fine, I think it's just, I don't know what he's worried about. I think we should try it.
With somebody
Yeah.
about what to do or what not to do.
I mean, it may very well help. He's thinking.
Yeah, it's a lot of money, you know.
Come on, forget the money now. If it helps
First,
you.
see if it helps, how much is
Yes,
the money?
we'll decide about the money later. First, you have to see if it helps you within 30
Well,
days.
insurance payment is $500. There's nothing cheaper than, less expensive than Tyler.
I mean, there's things that are less expensive. The problem that it's gonna be is it's not gonna be as efficient of a tinnitus. I mean, that's the tinnitus blocker, right there. They don't come in all the technologies. If you went lower, then it's not gonna.
I would say just try it.
So how long will it take for the thing to come?
2 weeks.
And then when it comes, then you adjust that to my frequency?
And we would have to go through treatments. Yeah, we have to go through 3 treatments before we get, you know, my technician, Amber out there, she would clean your aids for you, and then we'd have you come in for your annual checkups and everything like that. And we're not just gonna say, hey, here's your tinnitus now, beat it.
Yeah, so within that first month, he has to start the treatment, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, but then.
So I mean, then let's say in 1 month he said, oh, it didn't help at all. So then.
Within those 30 days?
Mhm.
Yeah, then you just return it. That's
Okay.
it. Wipe your hands of it.
Yeah, but
done.
we are relocating to DC then, you know, we're gonna sell the house then.
I guess then we'll see, you're not going to wait all that time now.
Then I'm in DC.
Mhm.
I have to get back to this one.
Yeah.
He wants to think about, let him think about it. Then
You know, I'll just think about it, you don't have to sign on that.
All right.
You have to cancel it though.
Yep. All right.
No, I
I
can
don't know.
call them up and tell them, you know.
We have
Call who?
I don't know. What's the thing that's making you worry about doing it now compared to thinking about it and
But
doing
I
it
will go
tomorrow?
home and see if I can, you know, come up with that kind of money every month. I'm retired, there's a lot of money coming.
You can try to schedule out longer than 12 months.
Yeah,
You can
still
do-
have to pay.
Yes, $60 a month.
That's how we, till the day I die.
No. Police want that, come on now.
No,
I'm
So when do you think
confused.
you're going to come back and?
I'm confused by what exactly you're thinking, and if maybe if you told me, I'd understand a little bit better. But you've come back multiple times here.
No, it's the second time, yeah.
But okay, so let me ask you this: is coming back here every 2 years or dealing with this problem not worth it? And if it's not, then I'll cancel it right now. All right, but I really don't want you to be coming back in 2 more years telling me that.
I don't know, how do you have to decide?
I mean,
No, I can tell them, I can come back and tell them. Hey,
When are you
but
deciding to come back?
Where I go to India, you know.
So you're going on Friday?
Yeah, on Friday or
Coming back
Saturday.
tomorrow?
okay, so we're
Then we decided 5 o'clock. I'll get back.
okay.
Can you keep that on hold? Or it can be kept on hold?
You know, I'll keep it on hold, but,
I don't know, maybe he needs an hour or two to think something, I don't know.
I'm confused myself.
I think his daughter will bash him up and send him back.
I just don't understand. I'm
Someone
so
else to talk
confused.
to
I'm so
him.
confused right now by what's going on.
He needs
All right.
someone else
Thanks,
to
Tyler.
Yeah, hey, no problem.
push him in.
I'll be the same.
Yeah, I'll be the same, I'm telling you, right?
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, no problem. I hope you guys.
Hopefully he's coming back.
Yeah, we'll see.
Okay.
All right, guys.
Thank you.
Yep.
All right, guys, have a good one.